evening. So you see the title, Turn Your Scars and Your Trauma into Beauty Marks. Easy said than done. Easy said than done. Not everybody cannot turn their scars into beauty marks. Into beauty marks. And what the beauty marks that I'm talking about? The beauty marks depend on your stepping. And what I mean by your stepping mean your effort, your pushing. That's what I mean. Your effort and you pushing in your decision throughout the life, right? That you could turn your scars and your traumas and your depression into your beauty marks. So it depends on what you do from this day forth. Because I took my scars, my traumas and depression, and turned them in my beauty marks. And my beauty marks may be my effort. It may be my experience throughout life. And my life may depend on my work ethic, my kindness, my gentleness, my humbleness, me helping those out that's less fortunate, right? Giving my all in a time of need. Those are your beauty marks. That the only one that see that, not just only you, those around you, but the universe see that. And you will be rewarded for that. I know it's easier said than done. And a lot of us don't believe because a lot of us been through a lot of pain and suffering. And at this point in time in our life, a psychologist and therapist is not working for us. Nothing has changed for us. I've been faced with adversities. I've been faced with difficulties. I've been faced with my biggest enemy. And nothing has changed. And you got to ask yourself, why? Is it me? Is it a person that I'm talking to every day, having sessions with? Why my situation have changed? Why I'm progressing into more medication? Instead of dealing with my traumas and depression, right? And turning my traumas and depression into beauty marks. Meaning footprints that you leave on the lives that you touch, that you leave on this earth. And the footprints is what? Helping as many as people out besides yourself. This is an actual true fact, you know. Why as I'm saying this, look at my thumbnail. Look at the scars, the physical scars that people had. The physical scars that people had that it could be any physical scars. See, physical scar doesn't mean just a physical scar. It can mean a spiritual scar. It can mean a mental scar. And these scars right here hits home really, really hard. These scars right here. Mental scars and spiritual scars can hit hard. And what I mean by that, if you cannot find an answer, most people, they turn to drugs and alcohol. They turn to a life of crime. A life of crime. And sometimes they can't find a way out. They can't find hope. They can't find hope. They can't find motion and movement. So this is why they turn to these things. Because they have not found a healing process, right? They have not found a healing process for them being victimized. They have not found on how to turn their scars and traumas into beauty marks. They have not found it. They beauty marks may be Hennessy, Don Julio, weed, cigarettes, anything that can take away that second or that minute or whatever dealing with their scars. That is they what? They beauty marks for them. But they don't realize it, that it is taking them down a very deep, dark path that they may not come back from. And this is why on my platform, and this is why what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to save us as victims from becoming victims, for not having a way out, not having nobody to talk to. You see, on my platform, we don't judge anybody. There may be places around the world that you don't feel comfortable with, or talking your personal business with. But on my platform, I'm just like you, you're just like me. A victim, a survivor of traumas and depression and abuse. Right? Scars come in so many ways. It's just not physical scars, but it's spiritual and mental charge, which can do what? Which can play on your mental health, which can take you down a dark path if you don't catch yourself. At one particular time, I didn't catch myself. I needed help. I couldn't do it alone. I could not do it alone. I had to call on my higher power. To help me, to lead me through darkness, to be that beacon of light, to be that beacon of hope, so I can navigate, so I can turn my scars and my pain and suffering and traumas into what? Into beauty marks that I'm planning to leave upon this earth and to leave upon all the victims, so they can do what? Stand up and to release their scars and traumas and depression and turn them into beauty marks for the whole world to see. Leave a mark. Really important. Sam Street, Don Driller. Any substance can be a problem if it interrupts your everyday life, or you spend more time thinking about it or craving it. However, inebriation substances like alcohol and weeds are fine. No. I mean for you. But I don't recommend anybody to use these things, because the weed and alcohol is not what you think it is. It's not as 10 times more potent and more addictive than what it was before. They added in things that you don't know. Secretly added in things that you don't know, especially this marijuana and weed. It's synthetic. Where's the seeds at? Where's the seeds? That's first and foremost. The alcohol is 10 times more stronger than what it was before. This alcohol is actually leading people to death. You don't even know who you are. I see the difference, right? The alcohol that was in the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s, and where this alcohol is at now. It's 10 times stronger. This alcohol, you feel like you high. I mean, you high. Not just drunk. You are high. So I don't recommend anybody to use substance to deal with their traumas and their pain, right? And scars, right? I don't recommend anybody to do that. That should be the last thing, to deal with your pain and suffering and your scars, and turning your scars and your traumas into beauty marks. I don't recommend you to use that. There's other avenues, there's other ways that you can use, that you can turn your scars into beauty marks. One of the beauty marks that you can use is your higher power. Is your higher power. Whoever your higher power is, that is one beauty mark that you can use to put footprints down that can help you. Not weed and alcohol. Right? And another thing, another beauty mark is having a support group of understanding what you are going through. They went through similar tasks and similar situations that really, really care you and that have your back. And they are loyal to you. They love you. They only want to see you do the right thing. That's another beauty mark. These are two big beauty marks that you need in your life. Is your higher power, in your will, in your understanding, and a support group. These are beauty marks, and these are tools that you're going to need, right, to turn in your scars, and your pain, and your traumas, and your pain and suffering, and your anxiety into beauty marks, into footprints for yourself, your family, your loved ones, in society, in your community. Yes, this is an actual true fact. So, Sam Sheets, I don't recommend none of my followers and fans and subscribers and viewers to use drugs into dealing with your scars. And your scars don't have to necessarily mean physical scars, but mental scars and spiritual scars. It's an actual true fact. And be dedicated. And be dedicated. I know it all too well. I know it all too well because I dealt with my scars, physical scars that I have on my body, mental scars, spiritual scars, and turn them into what? Beauty marks. And the beauty marks is what? Achieving some of my goals. Like getting my CDL. Get me a place, a roof over my head. Getting off alcohol, getting off cigarettes. These are my beauty marks. These are my beauty marks. If I can do it, you can do it. And surviving of being abused by someone that's supposed to love you. It's an actual true fact. I just want to share that with you. Team Flow, we are here. We are here. So I want you guys to have an amazing evening with families and friends. I appreciate that you was here. You didn't have to be here, but you came here to view, to share and like and everything else. Thank you so much. Have an amazing evening. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace.